Hey racers, JonRacer3 today, back for another Hot Wheels case unboxing. Today we have the Hot Wheels 2020 L case. As you can see here, I just got this in the mail on Monday, so I'm very excited to see what cars are in here. This is the first time in a while that I've got a case that's going to be unboxing in the same week up on YouTube, which is pretty cool, and hopefully I remember what cars I've already raced before since it was pretty recently. So let's go ahead, unbox this case, and see what we got. We are still 0 for 0 on supers right now, which is a little unfortunate, but hopefully that can change. So here we go. Right off the bat, we have the 2019 Kia Stinger GT in blue. I think the Kia Stinger is actually a decently looking car. Personally, I do not mind it at all. Then we have Night Dragon, which you've seen before in a previous case, and then we have Dune Daddy, which is new for this case, and it says Beach Volleyball. The Tokyo Olympics, I believe, is new for this case. So let's go ahead and set that over there. Next up, we have another Night Dragon, another TV series Batmobile, which I believe was in the last case. Actually, you know what? I take it back. It is new for this case here in black. And I believe this is also the ID chase for the case, which is pretty cool stuff there. The blister is cracked, which is unfortunate, but well, you know, what are you gonna do? Next up, we have Cliprod, the Audi RS5 Coupe, and Alpha Pursuit. You guys have seen the Audi before. Let's take a look at Cliprod. It's one of those cars that you can clip money to the back of, which is pretty cool. And then we also have Alpha Pursuit, which is a new for 2020 model, and it's a police car. That looks very, very intimidating. I actually like that casting a lot. It looks very cool. Very cool indeed. Next up, we have Baja Truck in what looks like to be a glossy gray. I like the Baja Truck in general. Don't know how I feel about the colors for this thing, but the Baja Truck's a very cool car. Like that a lot. And then the Roger Dodger 2.0 and the 69 Camaro you guys have seen in previous cases. Next up, we have a BMW M3 with the police paint scheme on it. New for this case, looking very cool. I like that a lot. I like this BMW. It's very cool. Got the police scheme on it. Very cool stuff indeed. We got a Monte Carlo, which you guys have seen in the previous cases. And then we have a 42 Willys MB Jeep. I believe this is a recolor for when it came out earlier this year. And I do like that white with a little bit of color there on the bottom. Looking very cool. Next up, we have another Kia Stinger. We have Too Tough, which was a car in the previous case, so cars you guys have seen before. And then we have a new stock car. We have a 2010 Chevy Impala, which is cool because recently the stock cars that we've seen have only been Dodges, I believe. I don't remember exactly, but it's cool to have another stock car made by Hot Wheels. Very cool. I do like myself some stock cars. Next up, we have Electro Silhouette, Formula E Gen 2 car, and the Batcopter. Who I'm going to sneeze. I'm sorry. Just kidding. I'm not going to sneeze. All cars you guys have seen in the previous cases there. Next up, we've got the Nissan 300ZX Twin Turbo, the Shelby Cobra 427 SC, two cars you've seen in previous cases. And then we have a new car for the case. We have the Land Rover Defender 90. I think it's a very cool thing that they did with these wheels. As you can see, there's only like a star on the wheels. I think that looks super cool. Like what they did with that, and it feels heavy, so I think this thing has potential to be extremely fast, but I guess we'll just have to wait and see. Alright, next up we have another Ford F1, was in the previous case, and then we have a Hot Wheels armored truck. They're in red. Haven't seen an armored truck in a while. And then we also have a Corvette C7 Z06 in white. This is a very clean looking Corvette. Like that a lot. Looking very cool. Like it. I like it. Pretty decent case. I was not expecting to get this many cars in this case, just because we had so many cars in the last case that were new. But hey, we have a pretty decent amount. Next up, we have 57 Chevy, which is the main line from the last case. We have a 49 Ford F1 and an Impala. All cars you guys have seen before. Next up, we have an Alpine A110 Cup in silver, which I believe is new for this case. looking very cool. It's a recolor of when it came out earlier this year. We have a 92 Ford Mustang, which is also a recolor in like a tan color. I don't know how I feel about that, and the wheels look kind of weird, but it's a very strange color for a car. And then we have another TV series Batmobile there, car you have seen previously. And finally, to finish up the top row, we have a LaFasta, another Alpine, and then another Land Rover Defender, cars you guys have seen in the previous cases. So let's go ahead and move on to the next layer. I interrupt this program to let you guys know about my gaming channel. If you guys could do me a huge favor, just go into the description and click subscribe on my gaming channel. We're going to be out posting a lot of fun content on this channel. If you're not already subscribed, go ahead and click that subscribe button and hit the notification bell so you can get notified for every time I upload. I might upload some special stuff on here, so make sure you stay tuned for that. But that is just all I wanted to say. Now back to your scheduled video. All right. Dig right in here. We have a JonRacer3, which was actually the winner of the case race last time, which is interesting. A 2019 Mercedes-Benz A-Class, but the car that I was looking forward to was this RTR 69 Ford Mustang Boss 302. I am a huge fan of the Mustang Boss 302, especially in Hot Wheels version, and this thing looks sick. They have not released a 302 since the Super Treasure Hunt, which I believe was in 2014, so it's glad to see this car 6 years later coming back in a black color scheme. One of my favorite cars in the case for sure. Next up, we have more duplicates. We have LaFasta, Electro Silhouette, and we have an armored truck again. Cars you guys have seen. Next up, let's go ahead and start back here, shall we? We have a Chevy pickup, Mountain Mauler, and a Volkswagen Baja Bug. We've seen the Baja Bug before. Do not believe we've seen this Chevy pickup before in green. Let's get a little bit of a look around there. And then we have a Mountain Mauler, which is the climbing car for the Tokyo 2020 Olympics. Very cool. Don't know if it's going to fit on the track, but I like the off-road type cars that Hot Wheels make, so it's cool to see that happening again. Next up, we got more duplicates. We got a Dodge Charger 500, a 71 Dodge Charger, two cars that have raced, and then we have the custom Cadillac Fleetwood, cars you guys have seen in the previous cases. We've got Fast Feline, who is the athletics for the Tokyo 2020 Olympics. We have not seen Fast Feline come out in a long time, so it's cool to see it come back under the Olympic Games series, which is cool. We got another Datsun 620, which raced in the previous case, and then another Alpha Pursuit, which you guys saw at the beginning of this video. Very cool, very cool. We got another Toyota 2000 GT, which was in the previous case, a Datsun 620, which was in the previous case, and then a Bel Air, which was in the previous case as well. Go ahead and set those aside. Next up, we have Forward Force, which is new for this case. The other cars, the Formula E Gen 2 car, and then the Velociracer are cars you guys have seen before, but we have a Forward Force here, and it looks fast. Not even gonna lie, it looks pretty speedy. It says best for track, so let's see if it has the speed down in the 6th lane. Next up, we have two more Circle Trackers, cars that were in the previous case, and then another Cadillac Custom Fleetwood, as you can see there. So now we're getting through a lot of duplicates from the case. We have even more duplicates. We have two 2019 Audi R8 Spyders from the previous case, and a 2019 Mercedes-Benz A-Class. You guys have seen those cars before. Come on, give us something new. Speaking of something new, we have a 91 MX-5 Miata from Mazda. This is a new car for the case. Nice Mazda Miata there in yellow. Very clean looking car. I like the look of the car a lot, actually, so that's very cool. Got two more trucks, Toyota Tundra and Two Tough, cars you guys have seen in the previous cases. And we're down to the final 6 cars. We got the Shelby Cobra Grand Cross, cars you've seen before, and then we have a 52 Chevy in blue, which is new for the case here, as you can see. Very nice looking blue Chevy, like that. Not a huge fan of the pickup trucks that Hot Wheels makes, but that's just my personal preference. And finally, we have even more disappointment. We have a Roger Dodger 2.0, a 69 Camaro, and a Range Rover Velar. All of these cars you guys have seen in the previous case. So yet again, another month with no Hot Wheels ID chase or Super Treasure Hunt, which is unfortunate. A little disappointed from Hot Wheels there. But yeah, that is pretty much going to do it for the L Case race. So go ahead, comment down below what car you think is going to win, like usual. And if your car wins, I'll give you a shout out at the end of the race next week. So thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Hope you guys are staying safe out there. And I'll see you guys in the case race. See you later. Peace.